WESS, East Stroudsburg University, East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. Whew, man, we got rapper Substance live in the building. Substance, what's going on?
WESS-FM.
Woo, woo.
Happy to be here. I'm happy.
So far, after listening to some of your songs, it just brings a lot of the positivity and the energy and the beats and everything that flows so smoothly. And you know, as an upcoming artist like you, and I really admire your music. And definitely looking to promote it and having it playing it on my show a lot down the road in the near future. So, but Substance, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Wonderful, spectacular. I can't complain at all. If I complain, I would be very ungrateful. So
yeah, you know, and I love to hear from different artists. You know, that they don't want to get signed on to something and then, you know, nothing really, you know, comes out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nothing, you know. So I really like that move that, you know, you're going straight to just the independent.
The industry's changed so much.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, what are you signing for? What do you now? Record sales is not what's going to get you paid. It's not going to get you to the next level. No one's buying albums anymore. So the record industry, the recording industry, has changed tremendously. So now going after a recording contract is pretty much selling yourself. Because now they're giving out the 360 deals where they own you, basically, and I don't really want to sell myself to anyone.
And you don't want to be.
So I get to put myself out and represent myself in a way that I feel the world should see Substance. You know, anything else would be doing my life and my trials, my tribulations and things that I've been through. Anything else would be doing it an injustice. You know, I made it this far, made it to a point where I now believe in myself, I believe in my music, I believe in my message, and I'm ready to give it to the world. To sell that to someone who can't tell my story the way I can and dictate how I should do it, I'll be selling my soul, and I'm not playing.
Tell us about the difficult times that you had going through the music. You know, when you're developing yourself as an independent, talk. If you tell us about some of that, like, you know,
the biggest struggle with being an independent artist, of course, is the funding. You know, because a lot of these songs that's out wouldn't be hot if there wasn't money behind them. You know, because there's a lot of garbage that's out. But we singing it, it's in our head, and it's not necessarily in our heads because we like it. It's in our heads because that's what's being pushed. Because they got that money to push that message into our heads and think that that song is hot. So that's definitely a humongous struggle. The backing, the financial backing to even compete. You know, as an independent artist, and seeing myself on a level that's like global and worldwide, it's a bit tough when I have to compete with artists like, say for instance, Iggy, who has the money behind me, but I know I'm hotter. You know what I mean? So,
but tell us more about like the places that you've performed at so far. You know, I know from knocking from radio station to radio station, now traveling from place to place. I read in your bio from New York to Virginia to Costa Rica.
Right? Through different networks, I was able to go on tour performing. But believe it or not, I wasn't rapping when I was on tour. I was singing, actually. So I was opening up for the artists, the major artists that are in that country.
Wow,
like
that's
the opening
great.
act. So I did radio out there, the radio tour. We toured the whole country.
Dream place that you could see yourself performing down the road.
Madison Square Garden. I have to.
Yeah.
I have to get that stage.
Yeah, definitely. Madison Square Garden. That's made to you, Substance, and you know, definitely, you know, continue. Thank you for coming on to the Nighttime Madness with me, Boy Brandon special. Thank you definitely for coming on, and you know, and.